Start to listen. You're watching Kimmy Speaks.
The human body is a very unique vessel, if you really think about it. In order for it to function appropriately, every part has to function in its assigned way. The blood is responsible for transporting nutrients and oxygen throughout the body. The heart is responsible for pumping blood through the body. The brain is responsible for controlling and monitoring the functions of the body. Now, although these are not the in-depth, complex functions that they actually do, this is like the simplest explanation. We do know that they take care of very complex functions. The Christian faith, sometimes we can explain it in such a simple way that we forget how complex it really is. That everything has a function and a role in order for the body to work in the right way, to function in the right way, to function correctly. I like what C.S Lewis said about the law of nature. He said human beings all over the earth have this curious idea that they ought to behave in a certain way and cannot really get rid of it. They do not, in fact, behave in that way. They know the law of nature. They break it. It's just really interesting what he said. It just resonates so well because there's a law of nature, whether we are saved or unsaved. Regardless, humanity knows that there is a right and there's a wrong. We should behave in a certain way, but we don't because something is broken. Now, I come to you today speaking on this topic of function because so many times we could, just like the explanation of the body and its unique abilities, sometimes we can explain the faith so simply that we forget that it's a complex system. It's not about performance, but we all have a function, the body of Christ, right? I recently graduated from school. I had my bachelor's degree in biblical and theological studies. Now, I've only been out of school for not that many weeks, for about, maybe 40 days. And this entire time, I'm spending trying to find my function. Now, for me, what that means is I know what I love to do. I know what I want to do. But I need to find a place where I can fit in with my assigned role, so to speak, or what I feel is my assigned role. Right? And for me, what has been encouraging in this transition has been the support of the body of believers. See, everyone has a function. No, this is not like the Matrix and, taking the red pill and the blue pill and all that stuff. It's not about that. It goes back to the thing I've always spoken about. Loving one another, bearing one another's burdens, being there for one another, praying for one another, being a friend. So when I talk to you about function today, that's what I'm talking about. That we all have a unique role, and we live sometimes it can be tough. Because during this transition period, a lot of me wanted to just do my own thing in a sense. Go about it my own way, pursue it my own way. Kind of be upset at the whole process that kind of got to work, through it. And at times not being sure So I'm glad that the body of Christ is a unique vessel, and that God created redemption in such a way that it would give us tastes and strands and connections with redemption in our everyday lives. So this is vlog number 2 of 2012. I know it's been a while, but it's really focused on studying and getting things together so I can graduate. And now that that's out of the way, I'll come to you with the vlog. So my encouragement for you is, when you're going through a transition period, any transition period, whether that's from unemployment, from being employed to being unemployed, or from graduating to going out into the real world, home life, church life, social life, my encouragement is this: remember that God cares for you, He loves you, He has a huge plan, gigantic plan. You can't even fathom what it is. And even if you so happen to be complaining, reflect just a little bit more on the functions of the body, on the redemption, the redemptiveness of just the body, the redemption in your life that occurs every day, and the fact that you could be in this unique body of Christ. God bless.